Stan? How good
Yeah.
does this one feel?
Yeah, it feels good. It was, exciting game. Obviously, Edmonton is a great team, and yeah, just the way it ended, it was pretty fun. The crowd was into it. It was good atmosphere.
For you guys as well, like I know you were happy with the bounce back on Sunday, but then to come out again against a team that obviously a lot of firepower, not a good result in Edmonton last week.
Yeah.
From that standpoint, how did you feel you matched up, and what led to the success?
Well, I think I thought just in Edmonton we kind of had a lot of phases where we didn't play well, and they kind of pressured us, made some mistakes, and I think tonight. Obviously, the players they're going to get their chances. They're going to have some zone time. You're going to have to defend. But I felt like most stretches we played them pretty well, and I don't know. McDavid had 2 points. I guess that's a good night if you keep him to 2. Yeah, it was a good win.
Well, it's hard enough to defend those guys 5-on-5. Being able to do it in the overtime period and get that extra point. How big is that for you guys?
Yeah, it's big. And I think we played them pretty well 5-on-5. I think they had two power play goals. I think. So 5-on-5, I thought we played them pretty well, and then OT. Obviously, those guys out there, it's tough, and we were kind of in our zone for a while there, and we kind of kept them to the outside, which was good as much as we can, and yeah. They're a great overtime team, so to get a win in OT is pretty good.
You guys have talked about winning the week. You've climbed back into the race here for the playoffs. After the way things started this year, I know there's still a lot of work left to be done, but how gratifying to now be back in this spot?
Yeah, it's it's huge. I think we worked really hard. I think a month and a half or 2 months ago we were far behind and kind of way out of the playoff spot, and we kind of rallied, came back, and now we're close to a playoff spot, which is huge, and it shows the hard work we put in, and just gotta keep it going. Though, no, we're still, we're in a fight, and it's gonna be hard till the end.
How much did McCarron's fight throw you guys off? Should he do it more often now?
No, we need him on the ice. We need him on the ice. So, but it was great. It gets you fired up right away, and I have so much respect for him for what he does, and he's an amazing player for us. The way he plays on that fourth line, and fighting is hard. It's tough. It's not easy, and whenever he has to step up, he does it. He steps up for the team, and like I said, I have so much respect for him, and we're really glad to have him on our team.
Did the game feel different after getting that first goal and the start that you all had? Did it feel different, throughout the game because of the start?
Yeah, definitely. I think especially a team like that, if you're chasing, if you try play a little bit different, maybe a little bit more offense, that's what they wait for, right? They wait for counters, and to be able to play with the lead is huge, because you could just keep playing your game and kind of stay above them, and when you're down, you kind of start looking for offense a little bit more, and that can get you against a team like that.
On the game winner, how did you manage to get rid of the hockey, man?
I don't know. I was a little nervous. It was kind of tight, and I was tired. I was like, I don't want to go back again. Been out there for a while, but Josi made a great play, and yeah, I'm glad it went in.
What do you think here in this one?
What was the end of that question, sorry?
What do you think about this one here tonight?
Yeah, it feels good. They've taken it to us over the past few years, as you guys know, who've been here, but they seem to always play really, really good against us, and their power play was awesome again tonight. We'll eventually learn how to play that power play, but yeah, I thought from the start our 5-on-5 game was really good. I think there was a little stretch there in the second period. We got away from it a little bit, trying to make too many cute plays, and they just turn and burn. They're really good at that. So takeaway, it's a huge win for us against a really good team, and just shows that when we play hard any night, we can beat any team. So more of that. But you guys have climbed back into the playoff race here. Given the way things started this year, I know there's still a lot of work left to be done, but how gratifying to be back in this spot?
It's awesome. Yeah, the Preds don't miss playoffs too often, and there's some character in this room, and there's some long-time standing of making the playoffs, dating back to the Poile years. That's a standard around here, and we fully expect to make playoffs and make a great push. Last year we weren't able to grasp it around this time, and it just slowly slipped away, and we didn't want to let the same thing happen this year. And yeah, we're grinding, man. It's good. We're coming together as a team. We're playing the right way. most nights guys are going. So it's really fun to be around the room right now, and it's great to win games.
Why the fight after the first 3 seconds? It was fast and didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday night, 4 games in 6 nights. Sometimes maybe guys may think it's going to be easy, and he challenged me, and I gave him one. So not only for myself, but for a team as well, it's a huge to show that, we're here to play. And if I back down there, maybe their whole bench thinks that, we're not here ready to play. So, it's a good way to start. I don't necessarily love sitting in the box for 5 minutes, coming out cold and not knowing how to handle a puck, but it's all for the team and all for a win, and it feels good to get the win tonight.
The way you guys have been playing lately, do you think it's a pretty good case to management to let the team kind of stick together and play this thing out the rest of the way?
I don't know, man. I can't answer those questions. You know that. I would love to. We have a great group in here. I love the guys. We have a good time together. We're starting to bond and come together as a team, and you guys can see it on the ice. So we feel it in here. We feel it on the ice. We're winning games, and that's our job as players, to make those decisions really, really hard for them. So if we keep winning, we're going to stay together. I have the most I think we're going to stay together.
Initial homestand, what do you think of your group here tonight in this one?
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good hockey team over there, and we played a great 60 whatever minutes and gave ourselves a chance, and just we need everybody every night to be able to push the envelope, and we had that, and that's a great result for us.
He's good every night, but your captain, especially these last couple, and especially tonight, I mean, just the way he's stepped up, what can you say there?
Yeah, he's got to keep shooting the puck, and I mean, I said before on TV that it's just nice to see him out there healthy, having fun, being himself, and helping our team win games. Obviously, our captain and a vital part of the team and the organization, so it's great.
Erik, how gratifying at this point, knowing that there's still work left to be done for you guys to have climbed back in the playoff race here?
Yeah, day at a time mentality here. I mean, feels like you go to bed and the next day is a game. So no time like the present. We'll enjoy the win now and enjoy a nice day off tomorrow. But then it's Colorado, and focus shifts quick here. And like I said, we play a lot of games, so every game is huge, and every game is different, and just gotta have the same mentality, stick together, and have that consistency.
There was obviously fight in the first seconds, and then you guys get on the board pretty quickly. How important was the start to carry the team through the rest of those 3 periods?
Yeah, it was a little bit unexpected, but Mac does a great job. He answers the bell. I don't think he expected it. Sure we didn't, but sometimes you do that, and sure got our team going, and that's great. I mean, he's a big part of our team, and it just shows. Everyone plays such a vital role on our team, and everyone's just widely respected in our locker room for whatever you do for our team, and just a great job by him, and just a great outcome.
Bruno, 2 straight game-winning goals from Roman Josi. What are you seeing from the captain?
Well, big moments, big plays. 2 games in a row. I think as much as the overtime goal was big for us, the goal to make it 3-3 when we lost the momentum was arguably the play of the game. So it was a heck of a shot.
Robbie?
Just the stick-to-itiveness from your group, obviously, I mean, that's a heck of a power play to deal with. So to be able to come back, tie that game up, and then hold them off there in the overtime, how big is that for your group to be able to sustain through that?
Yeah, I mean, it just speaks I think we spoke a lot about it. It speaks to the resiliency and the grit that our group has, and that we stayed with it. Parts of the second period, we got a little bit deja vu all over again, because for them, they just need an inch to take a mile, and we gave them a few inches there in the second, but we rallied. Like I said, Yossa's goal was really big, and I thought we got back to our game. I liked us in the third. I thought we knew how, with their great players, you're going to spend some time in your own end. We were going to be uncomfortable, and we were comfortable in those moments, and I thought we defended really well in those moments. We actually got a goal out of it. So loved our 5-on-5. Obviously, the offensive zone penalties are something we got to clear up, especially playing these teams, and we're going to play another one in Colorado that obviously the power play feeds the beast a little bit, so something we got to clean up a bit.
And
got, of course, the fight to start the game, but then got on the board relatively quickly. First goal of the game goes to Nashville. How much did the start and the energy of the start carry through the rest of the game for the team, do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think a little bit unexpected, but, Big Mac rose up to the challenge, and I think set the tone a little bit for our game. Got guys excited, got the building exciting. It was a fun crowd to be playing in front of. You could feel the excitement in the building growing, especially through the stretch of games. It's deja vu a little bit, so it's a fun place to play, and I thought he got them going, and, our team fed off of it, and we got the lead. It's been a little while since we had the lead early, so, credit to Big Mac.
Russell? When you watch the team and just see the energy level they're playing with and the success they've been having lately, do you think it's a group that's really wanting to do everything they can to stay together and avoid a potential sell-off at the deadline?
Yeah, I mean, we're not looking too far ahead. I mean, I think I guess you can say what you think of this group all year. We've kind of just gone day to day a little bit, and we're going to continue to do that. We're trying to get better. I keep saying we're not perfect, but we're not going to give up. And there's a lot of pride in that room, and we're going to show up every day and play and get better. And we got some results now, and now our mantra is trying to win the week. We got off to a good start here, and now we got 2 hard games, and that's where our focus is. We obviously enjoy tonight. Our focus is we know we got some games ahead of us here through this week if we want to win the week.
Jack?
On the game winner, Brady Shea making that pass over to Roman Josi, he played really just a sound defensive game tonight. I mean, a game like this for him and just kind of struggling in the beginning of the year now, I mean, what does that mean for a guy like Brady Shea and just finding a little bit more stability?
Yeah, I mean, I think that whole play started in the D zone where he killed the play, and Brady is a really important piece to our team. Maybe he doesn't have the goals or the points that he expects, but he's been really solid. I think him and Will, since they've been together, have been a really good shutdown pair. They handled McDavid most of the night for really, really well. And it was great to see him get rewarded. I mean, he's had so many really good looks this year. You could tell he's squeezing a little bit, but he made a great play, and Roman made a kind of unbelievable pull shot, bad angle, great shot.
Robbie? I know the focus has been very short term, as you mentioned, but you've climbed back in the race here. I mean, how gratifying is that for your group, knowing that there's still a lot of work left to be done?
Yeah, I mean, I think for us, we worked really hard to get in. To get back into this race, and we know that, we understand that, we know what it takes to get back in, how much we put into it, and we know how important it is not to let it slip, and that's kind of been our mindset, and that's why these short weeks or these win the week kind of mantra a little bit keeps us in the moment, keeps us focused, and I think the constant, growth of this group is kind of in front of your eyes, and keep saying this, it's just a really tight group that gets tighter. And nights like tonight just grows that tightness.